Gary and Roxy would first of all like to thank each of you for being here today to witness this, their love for each other. It's a very special time in their lives and in their families' lives as well. And as I was telling you earlier during the rehearsal, they had written a letter that they would like for me to read to you, which I thought was very special. It was a show of commitment and love to each other, and definitely they're part of this ceremony. So we'll start by reading that. And this is actually coming from Gary and Roxy. It says, "Family and friends, we would like to thank you for gathering here today from near and far to celebrate the love of Gary and Roxy as they make their pledges of marriage before God and before this company. Jesus Christ was once asked, 'What is the greatest law that mankind must follow?' And he answered them by saying, 'We must love God with all of our hearts and love our neighbors as ourselves.' We feel that when he said those words, he touched upon something we all feel very deeply in our hearts, and that is that love is the greatest gift we can offer one another. And that is what makes marriage so very special, and such a cause of joy and celebration for all of us who have come here today to share in this event. A celebration of love, of life, and of family. Our greatest blessing is the love of our families, and our greatest gift is to give it back. It is our personal prayer and hope that those of you who have already been here and taken those vows in this marriage ceremony will look at these two people and witness the love that they have for each other, and you will want to recommit yourself. Perhaps it will strengthen for you the memory of your happy days and remind you of the meaning of the vows you yourselves once took. Perhaps it will even strengthen just a little bit the bonds of love that have been growing between you. If any of this should happen, it would certainly be the greatest gift that Gary and Roxanne could offer all of us on their wedding day. Marriage is an act of faith and ever-deepening commitment, as well as loving union between a man and a woman. It has been described as the best and most important relationship that two people can share, the creation of a single growing energy of spiritual life. Marriage can be a lifelong unfolding of loving kindness, backed by the will to make it last. There is no limit to the knowing of another soul, and when you learn to love one person, then you grow in all love for all humanity." I thought that was very well written.